If we look around, some people work long hours but barely get by, while others seem to make money without lifting a finger. How do they do it? Well, it all comes down to the type of income they earn. Not all income is created equal. Some require your time, some work for you, and others build wealth while you sleep. The way you make money can shape your entire financial future. So the question is, which income type fits you best? Active, passive, or portfolio? Each has its pros and cons, and we are going to discuss all of it in this video. Stick around because understanding this could change how you earn, save, and grow your wealth in the long run. Now let's begin.
The rich don't work for money.
They have money working for them.
Yeah. Well, the reason the rich don't work for money is number one expense is tax. See, there's three kinds of income: earned, portfolio, passive.
The psychology of choosing the right income type. To survive in the world, everybody needs to earn, but not everyone is built for the same type of income. Your personality, risk tolerance, and mindset play a huge role in what works best for you. Some people thrive in stable, predictable environments, while others crave freedom, even if it means taking on more risk. If you're someone who values security and routine, earned income or having a steady job is probably your best bet. You like knowing when and how much you'll get paid, and the idea of unpredictable income makes you uneasy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a solid foundation, and many people build wealth by investing part of their salaries. On the other hand, if you hate the idea of answering to a boss and prefer freedom over stability, passive or business income might be for you. You're the type to take calculated risks, invest time in building something scalable, and know the fact that success won't come overnight. Some people love strategizing and playing the long game. They naturally gravitate toward portfolio and capital gains income. If you enjoy studying trends, analyzing markets, and making your money work for you, investing might be your best route. And then there are the creatives and innovators, the ones who build income streams from royalties, licensing, and intellectual property. If you enjoy creating something once and getting paid over and over again, this might be your lane. At the end of the day, the best income type is the one you can commit to consistently. After all, even the best income strategy won't work if you quit halfway. Now let's discuss some profitable ways of earning a respectable income, and you can decide which one fits your needs and personality the best. 1. Earned income, active income, trading time for money. Earned income is what most people rely on to make a living. Whether it's a salary, hourly wage, or freelance gig, the concept is simple. You work, you get paid. This is the most common and straightforward type of income, but it also has some serious limitations that can hold you back financially. One of the biggest perks of earned income is predictability. A full-time job provides a stable paycheck, making it easier to budget for expenses like rent, groceries, and bills. Many jobs also come with benefits, such as healthcare, retirement contributions, and paid leave, which can be worth thousands of dollars per year. Another plus? It's the easiest income type to start with. Almost everyone begins their financial journey by working a job, whether in retail, tech, healthcare, or any other industry. Freelancers and self-employed workers also rely on earned income, but they have more flexibility over their schedules and rates. The biggest drawback here is it's limited by time. You can only work so many hours in a day, which means your earning potential has a ceiling. Sure, you can get promotions or raises, but at the end of the day, you're still trading time for money. If you stop working, the money stops too. Another major issue is taxes. Earned income is often taxed the highest compared to other income types. In the US, for example, wages are subject to federal, state, and payroll taxes, while long-term capital gains like investment profits have much lower tax rates. This means that even if you earn a high salary, a big chunk of it goes to taxes. Since earned income is limited, you need to be strategic to make the most of it. Here's how you can do that. Develop high-income skills. Jobs in tech, finance, and sales tend to pay significantly more. For example, software developers in the US earn an average of more than $100,000 per year, while digital marketers can make six figures with the right expertise. The higher your skills, the more you can charge. Negotiate your salary. Studies show that only 39% of workers negotiate their salary, even though those who do earn an average of $5,000 more per year. So always ask for what you're worth. Shift to performance-based earnings. Instead of trading hours for a fixed salary, Look for opportunities where your effort determines your pay. Jobs with commission structures, consulting fees, or bonuses allow you to earn beyond a set hourly rate. Invest your earned income. The best way to break free from the limitations of earned income is to use it to build other income streams. Invest in dividend stocks, rental properties, or a side business so that your money starts working for you. Earned income is a great starting point, but it shouldn't be your only source of money. The smartest move is to leverage it to create passive and portfolio income, so you can stop working just to survive. 2. Passive income, making money while you sleep. Passive income is often sold as the ultimate dream, money flowing in while you sip a cocktail on a beach. While that's not entirely wrong, the reality is that passive income requires effort up front. You either invest time, money, or both before the cash starts rolling in. But once it's set up, it can work for you 24/7, even while you sleep. Take rental properties, for example. If you own a house and rent it out, the monthly rent is passive income. But let's be real, it's not 100% passive. You need to deal with maintenance, tenants, and property management. However, if done right, real estate can generate consistent cash flow and even appreciate over time. Another classic source is dividends from stocks. Companies like Apple, Coca-Cola, and Johnson & Johnson pay shareholders a cut of their profits just for owning their stock. If you build a strong dividend portfolio, you can collect thousands in passive income yearly without lifting a finger. For instance, investing $100,000 in dividend stocks with a 4% yield would bring in $4,000 a year in passive income. That's rent money without working extra hours. If you prefer creating something once and selling it forever, digital products are a goldmine. Online courses, ebooks, stock photos, and software can generate income long after you've made them. A well-made online course on Udemy or a best-selling ebook on Amazon can bring in sales for years. The trick is finding a niche with demand and creating high-quality, evergreen content. Affiliate marketing is another smart way to earn. By promoting products through a blog, YouTube channel, or Instagram, you can earn a commission for every sale made through your links. It's a low-cost, scalable way to build passive income if you have an audience. So I guess passive income isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's the best way to break free from the time for money trap. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll reap the benefits. 3. Portfolio income, making money from investments. Portfolio income is the money you make from investments, whether it's stocks, bonds, ETFs, or real estate investment trusts. Unlike earned income, where you trade time for money, portfolio income works for you, growing your wealth without requiring daily effort. It's one of the most powerful ways to build long-term financial security. One of the biggest advantages of portfolio income is its growth potential. Historically, the S&P 500 has returned an average of 10% per year, meaning a well-diversified stock portfolio can significantly outpace inflation and grow wealth over time. For example, if you invest $10,000 in an index fund and let it compound at 10% annually, it would grow to about $25,900 in 10 years, without adding another dollar. Another key benefit is passivity. Unlike a job or a rental property that needs active management, a solid investment portfolio requires minimal effort once set up. Yes, you need to stay informed, but you're not clocking in every day to make money. Of course, investing isn't without risks. The biggest downside here is the market volatility. Stocks and other assets go up and down, sometimes unpredictably. In 2008, the S&P 500 dropped almost 40%, and in 2020, it crashed over 30% in a single month before recovering. That's why diversification is key. So, how do you start? If you're new, index funds are a great way to go. They track the market and offer steady long-term returns with minimal effort. Another strategy is dividend investing, buying stocks that pay regular dividends, creating a stream of passive income. For example, if you own $50,000 in dividend stocks averaging a 4% yield, you'd make $2,000 a year without selling a single share. 4. Residual income, earning long after the work is done. Residual income is one of the most underrated ways to build wealth. It's the kind of money that keeps rolling in long after you've done the work, whether it's royalties from a book, streaming revenue from a song, or licensing fees from a patent. Unlike passive income, which often comes from investments. Residual income is usually tied to intellectual property or long-term contracts. Think about artists, authors, and software developers. J.K. Rowling still earns millions per year from Harry Potter book sales, movie rights, and merchandise, even though the last book was published in 2007. Musicians make money every time their songs are played on Spotify, and software creators earn from licensing their apps or SaaS products. One of the biggest benefits of residual income is long-term financial security. If set up correctly, it can continue generating income for years or even decades. Some forms, like royalties and patents, can even be passed down to future generations, making it a powerful way to build generational wealth. Imagine writing one book that pays you for the rest of your life. That's residual income at its best. However, it's not easy to create. Most people don't just wake up and write a best-selling novel or invent the next groundbreaking software. It takes expertise, creativity, and persistence. Plus, some forms of residual income, like online courses or YouTube content, can lose value over time as new trends take over or the information you provided becomes outdated. So, how do you build residual income? Content-based businesses are a great start. YouTube channels, online courses, and subscription-based platforms like Patreon can generate recurring revenue over time. Writing books, whether self-published or traditionally published, can also bring in steady royalties. Licensing intellectual property, such as software or patented inventions, is another lucrative way to earn residual income. Residual income takes upfront effort, but once it's in place, it can pay you for years with little to no additional work. If you can create something valuable that people continue to pay for, you've unlocked one of the best income streams out there. 5. Business income, entrepreneurial income, building wealth through ownership. Business income is the ultimate form of financial independence. It's money earned from owning something rather than working for someone else. Whether it's an online store, a local service business, or a consulting firm, business income offers unlimited earning potential because there's no cap on how much you can make. Unlike a job where you have a limited amount of money coming in, a business can scale beyond your personal effort. Think of Jeff Bezos. He didn't become a billionaire by working hourly shifts at Amazon. He built a system that makes money whether he works or not. The same goes for small business owners. A successful e-commerce store or a well-run marketing agency can bring in profits even while the owner is sleeping. However, business income isn't easy money. Most businesses don't turn a profit in the first year, and nearly 50% of small businesses fail within 5 years. The risks are real. Competition, market changes, and bad financial decisions can all sink a business fast. That's why leadership, problem solving, and adaptability are crucial. Running a business isn't just about making money. It's about learning how to manage cash flow, hire the right people, and having some thick skin too. For those wanting to transition into business income, the best strategy is to start small. Many successful entrepreneurs began with side hustles, testing their ideas before going full-time. Once profitable, the next step is automation or delegation, which is basically hiring employees, using software, or outsourcing tasks to scale the business without burning out. Choosing high-demand, high-margin industries is also key. Businesses in software, healthcare, finance, and e-commerce tend to be more profitable than low-margin businesses like restaurants. The goal is to build a system that generates revenue even when you're not actively involved. 6. Capital gains income, profiting from asset appreciation. Capital gains income is all about buying low and selling high, whether it's stocks, real estate, cryptocurrency, or even art. It's the money you make when you sell an asset for more than you originally paid. Sounds simple, right? Well, not exactly. One of the biggest factors in capital gains is time. If you hold an investment for less than a year, it's considered short-term capital gains and taxed at a higher rate, often the same as your regular income tax. But if you hold for over a year, you qualify for long-term capital gains tax, which is usually lower, sometimes as little as 0 to 20% in the US, depending on your income level. This is why smart investors play the long game, holding assets for years instead of trying to flip them quickly. The biggest advantage of capital gains income is it can generate massive profits. Imagine buying Amazon stock in 2000 when it was trading at around $30 per share, and selling it in 2024 when it's worth over $3,000 per share. That's a life-changing return. Real estate investors also thrive on this, buying undervalued properties, holding them while they appreciate, and then selling for a hefty profit. But here's the catch. Market conditions matter. Stocks crash, housing markets fluctuate, and crypto is notoriously volatile. You could hold an asset for years only to see it lose value. Patience and research are key to minimizing risk. To maximize capital gains, focus on buying undervalued assets and holding for long-term growth. Real estate investors use 1031 exchange to defer taxes, which means if a business owner has property they currently own, they can sell that property, reinvest the proceeds into a replacement property, and defer any capital gains taxes associated with that sale. Stock investors take advantage of tax loss harvesting to offset gains. The best strategy is to invest in assets you believe will appreciate over time, then let time do the work. 7. Rental income. Building wealth through real estate. Rental income is one of the most popular ways to build long-term wealth. It's the classic make money while you sleep strategy. Own a property, rent it out, and collect monthly payments. But while the idea is simple, successful real estate investing takes planning, effort, and patience. One of the biggest perks of rental income is cash flow. If done right, the rent you collect covers the mortgage, property taxes, and maintenance, leaving you with extra profit each month. Plus, property values tend to rise over time, meaning your wealth grows as the home appreciates. This is why 90% of millionaires have owned real estate at some point. It's a proven path to financial security. But let's not pretend it's all passive income and easy profits. Being a landlord comes with headaches. Tenants may not pay on time, repairs can be expensive, and dealing with vacancies can cut into profits. Economic downturns can also hit rental markets hard. If people can't afford rent, landlords struggle too. That's why smart investors choose locations carefully and keep financial buffers in place. So, how do you get started? One of the easiest entry points is house hacking. Buying a multi-unit property, living in one unit, and renting out the others. This helps offset mortgage costs while building equity. Others start with single-family rentals, or even short-term vacation properties through platforms like Airbnb. So you can start small, run the numbers, and think long-term. Rental income can build serious wealth, but only if managed wisely. 8. Royalty and licensing income, earning from intellectual property. Royalty and licensing income is one of the most powerful ways to earn money long after the work is done. Whether it's a song, book, patent, or even a franchise, this type of income allows creators and innovators to get paid repeatedly for something they made once. It's why some artists and inventors never have to work again. Their intellectual property keeps making money for them. Take music royalties, for example. Every time a song is played on the radio, streamed on Spotify, or used in a movie, the songwriter earns a cut. Some artists make millions long after their careers are over. Michael Jackson's estate still earns over $100 million per year from his music. Similarly, book royalties allow authors to collect a percentage of sales for years or even decades. But let's be real, not every book, song, or invention turns into a goldmine. Most intellectual property doesn't generate massive wealth. The challenge is creating something valuable and marketing it well. Even if you have a great idea, you need a solid distribution strategy, whether through publishers, record labels, or licensing deals. Another major income stream under licensing is franchising. Business owners license their brand, business model, and systems to franchisees in exchange for fees and royalties. For example, McDonald's. Each franchise owner pays the company a percentage of their sales, generating billions in passive income for the corporation. The key to making money through royalties and licensing is to create something valuable, protect your rights, and secure strong distribution deals. If done right, this can be one of the most lucrative and long-lasting income sources available. 9. Diversifying your income streams, the key to financial security. Have you heard of the saying that goes, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket"? This classic idiom advises against relying on a single source for everything, because if that one fails, you risk losing everything. Instead, spreading your earnings across multiple channels creates a safety net that can weather unexpected storms. Imagine combining a steady day job with investments in dividend-paying stocks, or even starting a side hustle. Each income stream adds a layer of protection, ensuring that if one falters, others can help carry the load. Diversification isn't only about generating more money, it's about managing risk and creating resilience against economic ups and downs. A well-balanced mix of active income, passive income and portfolio income gives you the flexibility to seize opportunities while safeguarding against setbacks. It allows you to maintain a stable cash flow and build wealth over time. By not putting all your eggs in one basket, you're not only protecting your current lifestyle, but also paving the way for long-term growth and financial freedom. Ultimately, diversification is a smart, practical approach to ensuring your financial future remains secure no matter what challenges come your way. 10. Choosing the right income type for you. When it comes to choosing the right income type for you, it really boils down to understanding your own skills, risk tolerance, and financial goals. Not everyone is cut out to be a high-flying investor or a full-time entrepreneur, and that's completely okay. The key is finding a mix that suits your lifestyle and aspirations. Start by looking at your strengths and expertise. If you're great with people, earning income through a job or freelance work is your forte. If you've got a knack for creativity, think about developing content or products that can generate royalty income. Meanwhile, if numbers and market trends are your thing, portfolio income from investments might be right up your alley. Each income type requires different skills and knowledge, so it's important to choose something that aligns with what you naturally do best. Next, consider your risk tolerance and investment capacity. Not everyone is comfortable with the ups and downs of the stock market or the unpredictability of starting a business. If you're risk-averse, you might lean more towards stable, earned income while slowly dipping your toes into safer investments like index funds or dividend stocks. On the other hand, if you're willing to take calculated risks, diversifying into passive income streams such as rental properties or even a side hustle could offer high rewards over time. It's also crucial to balance your short-term needs with long-term financial goals. If you need steady cash flow for day-to-day expenses, earned income might be your mainstay. However, for long-term wealth building, combining it with a portfolio or passive income can be a game changer. The beauty of today's financial landscape is that you don't have to stick to just one. A blend of income streams can offer both security and growth. The best approach is to start small and be consistent. Explore a side hustle, invest a little here and there, and gradually build your portfolio. Remember, every step counts toward financial independence. Don't be afraid to experiment and adjust your strategy over time. Trust that small, consistent actions will add up to a more secure and prosperous future. Let's be real for a moment. No matter how many zeros are in your bank account, the chase for more money never really ends. Sure, names like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and even Taylor Swift pop up in conversations about success, but even they know that having a huge bank balance doesn't automatically bring lasting happiness. They already have much more than they can ever need in a lifetime, but did they stop doing what they love? Nope. The real takeaway is that it's not about earning more and more money. It's about feeling content with what you have and keeping your expenses in check. Think about it. Society tells you that if you just earn a bit more, you'll be happier. But if you're always chasing the next big paycheck or the flashiest new gadget, you're likely running on a treadmill with no finish line. When you see Musk launching rockets or Zuckerberg shaking up social media, remember that their wealth is just one part of their story. Taylor Swift, for instance, has earned millions from her music, yet she still talks about the creative process and the joy of making art. These examples remind us that money is a tool, not the end goal. Practical financial wisdom lies in balancing your income with smart spending and saving habits. Instead of constantly upgrading your lifestyle or feeling guilty about not having the latest tech, focus on what truly adds value to your life. Create a budget, track your expenses, and invest in experiences or savings that bring you long-term satisfaction. It's a bit sarcastic, but if you're too busy chasing dollars, you might just end up chasing your own tail. Earning more might boost your status for a while, but if you're always anxious about money or feel like your expenses are out of control, then more money won't solve that problem. Instead, aim to build a lifestyle where your income and expenses work in harmony, giving you peace of mind. In the end, true financial freedom isn't about the size of your paycheck, but about feeling secure and satisfied with your financial choices every single day. That's it for today. I hope you find the right income streams for you, and that brings you lasting joy and happiness. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon in another one.